Which side is your bread buttered on? What if you could start an all-new life, start from now without holding anything over from the past that is unfavorable to you or to anyone who may have caused you or anyone heartache? If you could start over, where would you start from now? If you could start over with a clean slate, what age would you be when you start over? Where would you live? What would where you live be like? Would you live in the same state or country as you do now? Who would your wife or husband be, or would you be picking out your true love in the distance yet? What would you be like? What would you miss from your other life? In your new life, would you ever fall from grace as you may have in the past? Would you ever want any of your old life back? Whom would you miss? Might you miss who you used to be and want to take back what you gave up for a new chance in life? Come to think of it, what would compensate you for this new life, the one you might think about now that you've had it for a while in less than perhaps golden light? Even all the millions of dollars might no longer please you as you thought they would. Which side is your bread buttered on? Might you crave your real life back? Might you? What might you give up of what you gained in your new life in exchange for your old life back? If you could step back into your former life again where you left off, would you love it more than you used to? What might make a big difference for you? Shall I tell you? Appreciation would make an endless difference. Your appreciation alone could change your whole life right before your eyes. All the things you might not mind now, not mind at all. And how many new and better occasions might you draw to yourself now? You might express joy in many circumstances that on the first run you didn't. You did perhaps experience some treasures and some hazards. In reverie, you live ahead of them again. Now you might crave your past. Weep for it, even wish that your heart had been fuller. Wish that you had moments back then when you appreciated more with all your heart. Oh yes, there are those moments that you would not want to re-experience, yet for some others, it might well be worthwhile to go through the hard times even for one moment when that once upon a time life could be yours once again just as it was. They were good times, weren't they? Cherished times that will come back again only in your daydreams. You may remember every detail, and yet you can't catch the same train. You can't even ride on the same caboose again. The past times are like in the gloaming, a special time when dusk is approaching. Can be remembered yet not be relived as before. If in this time of reverie, apart from people you now treasure, and if you could have only one moment from then, what might you choose? As you think, you may think of other preciousness as well. It could be a picture you drew, the first book you read, a certain moment. How real it almost is now. Or, today, you may remind yourself of too many objects you have collected and held onto. That would be good to divest yourself from now. What does that baby spoon or china teacup really matter? It is an object that you attach value to. How much does it really matter to have it displayed on a shelf in your kitchen or in a cupboard where you forget about it? Something does matter. Although you may not exactly know what it is,